Okay, this is Module 1, Lesson 2, and I'm going to do this lesson in a few parts, so this will be part 1 video. So far, we know our place value chart, or we should know our place value chart, up to the 1,000ths place. But today we're going to go a little bit further, and we're going to figure out, using what we learned in Lesson 1, how to figure out these 3 place values right here. So let's get started. Yes, our lesson 1, we learned that if I take 1 here, that means that's 100. So if I want to say 100 times 10, so that means this times 10, so 1 times 10, which equals 10. So you make 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, and then this one is 1,000. So this means this group can be moved over to here, and that will give you 1,000. So the answer is 1,000. This is what you learned in Lesson 1. Okay, and so today we're going to do the same thing here. Let me erase this problem and give you a new one. Going to leave the 1,000 there. And then I'm going to ask, well, what's 1,000, which is what I've already got up there, right here, times 10? Because that means I would be moving over to this next place. Anytime you move from one place to the next, if you're moving to the left, is times 10. 1 times 10 is 10. 10 times 10 is 100. 100 times 10 is 1,000. Now I want to know what's 1,000 times 10. So I take 1,000. I'm going to make a group of 10 so I can group them and move them to the next place. So there's 8, 9, 10. Then you just count them. Since there are 10 here, I can move them over. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000. So if I'm moving this one over to here, I have 10,000. So in other words, this place is called the 10,000 place. So the answer, whoops, I'm sorry. So the answer, 1,000 times 10 is 10,000. These are now gone because we moved them over and grouped them or bundled them into one dot over here in the next place. All right, so let's find out then. Let's erase this and this. Let's find out then, well, what's 10,000 times 10? That's going to tell me what's my next place. So 10,000 times 10. So that means I'm going to move to this place, which I don't know what it is right now. So I'm going to put 10 in this place value in the 10,000s place because I'm multiplying by 10. And 1 dot times 10 is 10 dots. So each dot here is worth 10,000. So I'm going to count by 10,000s. So this one is 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, 80,000, 90,000, 100,000. So that means these 10 will be moved over and they will equal 1, and that's going to be 100,000. So this place up here then is the 100,000s place. So the answer to 10,000 times 10 is 100,000. Okay, so let's find this last one using the same method. I'm going to erase this part because these are gone now. Okay, now I'm going to ask, well, what's 100,000 times 10? That will tell me, that will tell me what my next place value is. So 100,000 times 10. So I have 1 dot that is worth 100,000, and I'm timesing it by 10. So I need 10 in here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now I have 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, 600,000, 700,000, 800,000, 900,000. So then the next one will be 1 million. So now you're not talking about thousands anymore. Now we've moved to a new place, which is 1 million. And to write 1 million, you add a 0. There's 5 here, so now I need 6 over here. So this is 1 million. So the answer here, if you want to write a big number and you forget how many zeros you're supposed to do, place it in the place value chart. Well, here's 1. These are zeros. So every third place from the back of the number needs to have a comma. So 1, 2, 3, comma, 1, 2, 3, comma. So this is how you write a million. 1, comma, 0, 0, 0, comma, 0, 0, 0. So 100,000 times 10 equals 1 million. Now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 place values, or 7 places filled in on your place value chart. So it goes 1, 10, 100. Then you're going to put a comma, whoops, right here. Because 1, 2, 3 place, comma. 1, 2, 3 place, comma. So in other words, these 3 are called the ones. These 3, these are called the thousands. I'll just write it really small. Thousands. And then the next 3 would be the millions, which would be 1 million, 10 million, 100 million. Those would be the millions. So every group of ones, then you need a comma. Thousands, you need a comma. Then if you had more, you would have 3 groups over here, and you would put a comma in front of those 3 groups. But this is as far as we're going to go in the 4th grade. So these are the new places you learned: 10,000s, 100,000s, and 1 million. So if you notice the pattern here, in the ones group, you have 1, 10, 100. In the thousands, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. So 1, 10, 100. Here's again 1, 10, 100. So the pattern on your place value chart is always 1, 10, 100. 1, 10, 100. So over here, it would be 1 million, 10 million, 100 million. Then you would go to billions, 1 billion, 10 billion, 100 billion. And it would keep going forever and ever. But we're going to stop at the millions place in the 4th grade. So the pattern is 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000.